Located just west of Interstate 10 on the west side of Tucson, the Sweetwater Wetlands is one of the best and most accessible birding locations in the Tucson area. Owned and operated by the City of Tucson, the wetlands were created in 1996 to reclaim wastewater from a nearby sewer treatment plant. The reclaimed water is used to irrigate parks, golf courses, and some street landscaping. Combined with abundant native vegetation, it is no wonder that this 60-acre site has an impressive bird list of 315 species, including many rarities. The wetlands are open daily from Tuesday through Sunday, from dawn to approximately 1 hour after sunset. Open Mondays at 9 a.m. to 1 hour after sunset from March through October. Admission is free. During the hot summer months, it is advised to arrive as early as possible, as daytime temperatures typically reach triple digits by 10 a.m. No dogs or bicycles are allowed on the property. Water fountains and restrooms are conveniently located next to the parking area. From the parking area, almost 1,000 feet of wheelchair-accessible pavement leads to a large viewing area overlooking ponds with bulrush and cattails. The cool thing about birding is that you never know what you're going to see. While watching this male mallard perform his head-bobbing courtship display to a nearby female, we were stunned by what we saw next. After mounting the obliging female, he grabbed the back of her neck and forced her completely underwater. A quick, wham bam thank you, ma'am, and the male was quickly on his merry way. The American widgeon is one of the most abundant ducks to be found at the wetlands. The male has a green eye patch and a conspicuous white forehead and cap, earning him the name baldplate. The browner female has a gray-brown head and a dark smudge around the eye. Other ducks that can be found at the wetlands include this northern pintail, cinnamon teal, and blue-winged teal. The common gallinule is a blackish rail with a brownish olive back and narrow white flanks. It also has a distinct red forehead shield and red bill with a yellow tip. The similar-looking American coot lacks the white stripe down the sides and has a white bill and forehead shield. Both the American coot and the common gallinule are common year-round residents. The tiny pied-billed grebe is a year-round resident and is usually the only grebe that may be found at Sweetwater. This much rarer least grebe was also present for several years from 2000 to 2006. When left unchecked, dense vegetation can quickly turn a former viewing area overlooking a pond into a sea of dead reeds. Since 1999, the Tucson Water Department and regional wildland firefighters have conducted an annual controlled burn. These burns are vital to maintaining a healthy ecosystem by removing the dead vegetation while, at the same time, controlling mosquito larvae and adding valuable nutrients to the soil. The most numerous warbler during the winter months is the yellow-rumped warbler. It is often affectionately called the butterbutt due to its distinct, flashy, bright yellow rump. Some of the other rare wintering warblers that we have seen here include this Tennessee warbler, northern parula, and the black and white warbler. Many first-time visitors to Sweetwater often see their first ever vermilion flycatcher. The stunning adult male can inspire joy to anyone who sees this magnificent year-round resident. The elegant great egret is a long-legged wading bird with a long S-curved neck and a long dagger-like yellow beak. It prefers to wade in shallow water to hunt fish, frogs, and other aquatic animals. One or two birds can typically be found at Sweetwater throughout much of the year. The Wilson snipe lives in muddy pond edges, damp fields, and other wet open habitats. It is a winter visitor from September through April. Due to its well-camouflaged plumage, this long-billed shorebird is easily overlooked and is often not seen until accidentally flushed. The snipe was joined by the spotted sandpiper. Compared to most shorebirds, which can be challenging for beginning birders to identify, the spotted sandpiper is easily recognized by its constant and characteristic teetering motion. One of the area's specialties that can be found here is the rather plain-looking Abert's towhee. The reason why this species is a specialty is the fact that almost the entire range of this bird is restricted to the Sonoran Desert of Arizona. This normally secretive bird can be found here year-round, often foraging along the trails. Among the more widespread resident species, such as the house finch, first-time visitors will want to look for such specialties as the verdin, ladderback woodpecker, and the greater roadrunner. Hawks are usually easy to spot here, such as this juvenile Cooper's hawk, and the much less numerous Harris's hawk. Located across the road from the Sweetwater Wetlands is Agua Nueva Park. This park is a great addition to the wetlands and well worth the visit. Here you can walk around 2 ponds that often attract a different variety of birds from the wetlands. The tall palm trees also attract a good number of birds. These deep water ponds were only recently reopened to visitors and have already attracted a wide range of species. The snowy egret is an uncommon visitor to the area. This individual, in full breeding plumage, was perched in a non-native eucalyptus tree overlooking one of the ponds. The great blue heron is North America's largest heron and is often mistaken by non-birders for a crane. Although it may move slowly and deliberately, it can strike like lightning to grab a fish. The northern shoveler is a dabbling duck that often upends its body to reach aquatic vegetation below the surface. When foraging in groups, they often swim in a tight circle, paddling their webbed feet to turn up aquatic plants and invertebrates to the surface. The deep water ponds have also attracted diving ducks, such as a female hooded merganser, female common goldeneye, and this very rare wintering plumage long-tailed duck. The City of Tucson has proven it is possible to create an exceptional wildlife area while, at the same time, responsibly reclaiming wastewater for future generations. Please feel free to share this video with your friends and be sure to subscribe so you do not miss our next Advent Nature.